Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. Welcome once again to the lounge, where I just kind of chit-chat with you about watches. So last weekend my wife and I celebrated our anniversary by going to one of my favorite cities. So we ended up getting there at about noon and went to a place that does all kinds of sandwiches and breakfast food. My wife ordered a tuna sandwich and I tried a bite of it, and I feel like that was probably the best tuna fish sandwich I think I've ever tried. Delicious. And I went with a single scrambled egg and some potatoes. Wanted to save room for the fancy steak that we were going to be eating. I had a reservation for 4 o'clock. And watches will come into play in this video in just a few minutes. So after that, we went to our favorite furniture store there and ended up buying crazy cocktail glasses. These. So cool. After that, we wandered around the mall for a while. My wife was wearing her ESQ watch, which looked so good on her. I almost wore the Trasa Commuter, but her watch looked so cool, I had to wear the Dolce Vita. I mean, yeah. So gorgeous. Now, in this mall, there's the Ben Bridge that actually has a Cartier display and a Rolex display there. I actually saw a Tag Heuer Carrera, I believe it was, a minimalist dressy watch that actually looked really good. And this is the same store that I saw the Dolce Vita and figured out exactly which reference I wanted to get, because they had one there and I tried it on. Now they also had a black dial 34mm Oyster Perpetual there. And I totally wish I would have worn the Commuter, because I could have put it side by side. I could have had an associate there let me try on the OP and kind of see them both on the wrist, but I did not wear it. This is actually the second time this has happened to me, both times in this same AD. So the first time I went there and they had a smaller size Tank Americaine. Sadly, this time around, the only one they had was big. But they had a smaller one there, so I was able to see that and the Longines Dolce Vita at roughly the same time. Like, not side by side, but in the same trip. And I actually preferred the Dolce Vita. There were some finer details, like the lug design and some of the other case choices that I just liked more with the Dolce Vita. Even though I would absolutely love to own a Cartier, I went with the Dolce Vita. And this time kind of blew me away, because this is the first time I've seen an Oyster Perpetual in person since I've gotten the Trasa Commuter. And I think I kind of like the Commuter. Mainly because the way they handled the bezel. I mean, as you can see, they definitely nailed the aesthetic. The dial is absolutely OP style. The bezel on the OP is steeper and it's polished, but the way Trasa handled this bezel, it really makes the watch look slimmer, sleeker, and I kind of like that it's brushed. I feel like the overall OP aesthetic was definitely a good choice as a grail watch to go after, because it's so wild. Ever since I got this Commuter, I've been wearing it every day. And I'm generally not even a sports everyday wear type of watch person. I like dress watches, I like vintage dress watches. I'm not even much of a bracelet person. Except apparently I am, because this has been on my wrist every single day. And it's been a while now. However, after seeing a 34mm OP in the flesh, now I think I'm good with the Commuter. It would be great to have Rolex level quality in the movement that's in the watch, because at least back in the day, yeah, when I got the vintage Tudor and put it on the time grapher, it was getting 0 to 1 second off a day. That is wild. Absolutely wild. So that aspect would be really cool, but I really like the Commuter. So glad I bought it. But yeah, that was a great trip. The fancy steak place is one of my favorites, but it's so spendy. It's really just for special occasions like this. And definitely the best steak I've ever had. So good. And the view's not bad either. So yeah, it was an amazing day. That ESQ looks so good on my wife's wrist. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching as I just kind of rattle on about watches and trips to cities. Thanks for watching.